Hi everyone. Yeah, today I want to be sharing with us, as you can tell by the title, common mistakes single makes. Common mistake single makes. All right, so I'll be sharing this. I'll be sharing few points or few mistakes single makes. You know, every day of my life, I get to hear people give reasons as to why they do certain things that they do. So I want to share with us common mistakes you make that is not healthy. Yes, it's not healthy for marriage, it's not healthy for yourself. It's not even healthy for your being, for your personality, for who you are, for who you say you stand for. So before I continue, my name is Valerie Amaka Moji and I'm known as Coach Valerie. So please do well to follow me on all of my social media and please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I want you to subscribe to the channel and also give this video a thumbs up as we watch. All right, so I listed some points here as to the common mistake ladies make or singles make. Let's put singles in general. Singles make. One of the mistake you make is not knowing your values. Not knowing your values. You know, so many people actually go into relationship without knowing their values, without even understanding what they stand for. So, because you do not know your value, it's very easy for you to settle for just anything. When you don't know your value, it's very easy for you to settle for just anything. As I said, it is very important to know what your value in life, to know what you value in life, and what the other person values. Single who know what they want will save themselves a lot of wasted time and headache. So you just settle for anybody. Listen to that part I said singles who know what they want save themselves a lot of time and a lot of headache. You just delve into different kind of relationship because you feel like that is the best relationship for you. But that is you just need to settle with somebody. Yes, that's the word. You just want to settle with somebody. So because you don't understand your value, you don't know what you stand for. So you just be with anybody. Even what you're not supposed to take, you keep taking it in because you feel like if he doesn't take me, who else will take me? If she doesn't take me, who else will take me? You know? So because you don't understand your value, you don't even know your value, so you will settle for just anything that comes your way. You will settle for just anything that comes your way. So it is very important for singles to know their value because every single that knows their value, it saves them a lot of wasted time with unnecessary things and also from heartaches. So that is one mistake single make, not knowing their values. And number two point I listed is so many singles want to actually settle down because they are lonely, you know, because they are lonely, because they are lonely. So they just want to be in a relationship. Let them to know, say I get relationship or say I get person for side, you know. Let them know that I am in a relationship. Let me to get myself engaged. So this is another mistake single make. You want to be in a relationship because you want to kill loneliness. See, marriage, relationship does not kill loneliness. It does not kill loneliness. Now let me ask you, what happens to those times when you and your spouse have issues? That is why you see a lot of people so frustrated when they have small issues with their partner because they actually used marriage, they used relationship as a yardstick to stop loneliness. Relationship slash marriage does not kill loneliness. Marriage does not kill loneliness. You think it's every time you'll be intimate with your partner? You think it's every time you will be sitting and be talking with your partner? There are times that you people just want to be yourself. There are times that your partner might want to be alone, you know, so you do not use um marriage as a yardstick to kill loneliness. No, that's a very big mistake and a very wrong move. You don't use marriage to kill loneliness. So that is the second mistake that singles out there make. The third mistake I listed here is you listen to your head, not your heart and your gut. So many of us, so many young ladies out there, so many people out there, you know in your heart that this thing you're doing or this relationship you're going into is very wrong, but you want to delve into it because you don't want to be lonely. So you don't listen to your heart, you don't listen to that gut feelings that you're having. You just want to go into it for going sake. So the moment you actually delve into a relationship like that, you begin to have lots of headache and you begin to have lots of regrets. Why? Because you keep feeling in your heart like, oh, and I had this feeling way back. I was feeling like this way back, this was telling me way back. But because you didn't listen to your gut feelings, you didn't listen to your heart, you kept on sorry, you didn't listen to your heart, you kept on listening to your head. And that your head is telling you, go for him, is tall, go for him, is handsome, go for him, is he has six packs, go for and your heart is telling you something else, your gut feelings is telling you something else, but you're not listening to it because of all the other features you feel you need, which you necessarily don't need. So that is another mistake that singles actually make. One other mistake that has been this is very rampant among singles, is you are too available. That's the first point. You are too available. When you enter into a new relationship, you want to impress. You want to impress that person, you want to impress that guy, you want to impress him, you want him to see you as a wife material, you want him to see you as a good girl, and the next thing, you are always readily available. So the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, you are still in a relationship with this person and you're wondering why he's not settling down with you. You're wondering why he's not taking your relationship to the next level, or you're wondering why he's not serious. He's not serious because you are always readily available whenever he meets you. You're already acting the wife even before you became a wife. You're going to his house to wash his clothes, to cook his meal, to tidy the house, just for him to see that you're responsible. When he calls you once, you answer twice. But when God calls you once, you don't answer at all. So too much availability is one other mistake singles out there make. Too much availability. Being available all the time. I'm not asking you not to get to know each other. No, that's not what I'm saying. You get to know each other, hang out, go out to talk, and all other things. Evolve a spiritual edge when you're trying to know somebody else. So that when your own emotions is coming to play, other people's emotions are not playing with you. They don't attach emotions by helping you know somebody, by helping you know somebody, yes. But when you're always too available, by the time you now get married and you want to stop that kind of a thing, the guy will feel you've changed. In your heart, you keep feeling the guy too has changed, that he's not as loving as he used to be. So you see where misconception comes in. Mistakes, always being too available. So another point I actually listed here is looking for someone to fill your blank spaces. Looking for someone to fill your blank spaces. Two halves don't make a whole in a relationship. They simply make two broken people. Praise God. See, that is one thing that I have been trying to explain to so many people. I want so many single ladies out there to understand. So many young men also to understand this, but majorly the female. Please, I want you to understand this. See, two half hearts don't make a whole heart. Do you understand? Two halves don't make a whole in a relationship. They simply make two broken people. I want you to get that again. Do you understand? Because when you're not whole yourself, there is no how you can give your 100% into the second relationship, into the relationship you're about to enter. When this person is not whole on his own too, he doesn't know how to handle his emotions, he doesn't know how to handle anything, and he's also bringing it into that same relationship. Both of you will end up being heartbroken. That's just the truth. No two ways about it. Both of you will become really heartbroken. So another mistake single make is trying to fill up that space. There's a void in your heart. There's a particular space in your heart you're trying to fill, rather than filling it with other things like self-development, like trying to discover who you are, what drives you, your value, trying to know yourself, trying to find your purpose on earth. You are now trying to fill that space with a relationship, and you end up doing what? Making a mistake. Being with somebody that is also not old. Now, I'm not saying that people that are not old don't get the best of a relationship, but you will see that they are always with somebody that is old. So that is the reason why I said two halves don't make a whole in a relationship, but rather it makes them break. But when you have somebody that is old already, understands himself, understands his values, knows himself, is whole and complete even before he enters a relationship, he is able to mend another half heart, you know. So that is how it should be. Try to know yourself, try to discover yourself first, try to be all by yourself, try to be you before you start looking for that relationship, before you start looking for who is going to fill that void in you. So that is another mistake you make, trying to look for somebody to fill up that space because you feel that that is what you need that moment. So the moment you stop doing this and try personal development and try self-discovery and try to get to know yourself better and try to get to know your values better, that moment you will then know what you want. It will be very easy for you to detect who you want to settle with. Now, ladies, let me give you one tip that you might not know, or that you've known and you've heard, but you've actually not put to heart. So many people can come your way, but you have the power to settle with who you want to be with. You know, you can have 1,001 men coming your way, laying at your feet, I want you, I want you, I want you. But it is within you. Actually, you have that power to choose who you want to settle with. So at the end of the day, when you settle with that person, you will know that you are the one that chose him. You know, you have the power to choose. So you stop looking for who to fill up that space and learn how to be better for yourself first. The moment you learn how to be better for yourself, the better for you, and it makes you have a beautiful and perfect relationship at the end of the day.